What's up, guys? It's your boy Phil. So after I spent way too much time shiny hunting in the Indigo Disk DLC, I thought I'd make a video explaining how to shiny hunt the starters, all Gen 1 through 8, in the fastest, most efficient way. I managed to get every single starter shiny in like probably somewhere in between 15 to 20 hours, which is really not that bad for every single shiny. And as I went from like mon to mon, I started figuring out some tricks that were better for certain Pokemon and were worse for other ones. And like, I figured if I share this with you, it'll help you optimize and use the best strategy possible for each specific starter. So the first thing is, if you don't have all the starters available in the terrarium, what you want to do is you want to go to the League Club Room. And then once you get to the League Club Room, go to the computer here, and you're going to need blueberry points, 12,000 of them. And at the bottom, they're not available right now because I've already unlocked them. But if you haven't, at the bottom of the list, you're going to see 4 requests, each for 3,000. And every time you do one of those requests and spend 3,000 blueberry points, what it's going to do is it's going to add the starters for one of the specific quadrants in the terrarium, like one of the biomes. So like one set of 3,000 blueberry points unlocks the starters in the canyon. Another one unlocks the savanna, another one unlocks the polar, and then the one unlocks the coastal. And then once you have all of those done, you're able to shiny hunt all the starters throughout the terrarium from Gen 1 all the way through Gen 8. Quaxley, Fuecoco, and Sprigatito you cannot find in the wild. You can only do Masuda. So the next thing I'm going to recommend doing is the following. If you go to the cafeteria and you talk to this guy, you can order the Academy Special, which is a platter of food that, if you look on the right side, gives you a meal power of sparkling power, all types level 1. It increases your shiny chance on everything by a level 1 multiplier, instead of like, you know, using a level 2 or level 3 sandwich like we were doing in previous DLC or in the base game last year. And having the sandwich works really well. Like, you could, even if you're not doing starters, you could just run around using this sandwich, and it's, you know, it doesn't cost a lot to make it. And so 150 BP is so little. You could just run around and you'll just find shinies more frequently, because the extra shiny roll with the amount of Pokemon you're seeing just, you know, running around, you're really optimizing without having to spend a lot of things like Herba Mystica and, you know, like valuable resources. But we're going to be using the sandwich for a different reason when it comes to the starters. So let's grab the sandwich. So now we have an extra shiny roll. Tasty. Okay, so now we have extra egg power, sparkling power, and catching power for all types. So let's go to the terrarium. So I'm going to go out into the main area. I mean, you don't have to, but pretty much the way the starters are optimized when it comes to shiny hunting them is you want to do the day reset strategy that was used last year for outbreaks. So if you aren't familiar with that, I'm going to go over it. Pretty much, if you open your map and you look around, you're going to see a bunch of different outbreaks. So there's a Doduo, there's a Pyroar, there's this Milcery event right now. Ignore the Milceries, they're so annoying. But if you look around, you'll see a bunch of different ones. There's an Exadrill. So let's say you're looking for a starter and you don't see one. You're, okay, I don't like this. What you can do is, if you actually go to the home menu on your Switch and you go to settings and you scroll all the way down to system, and you go to date and time, make sure your synchronized clock is off, go to date and time, and then just click OK. You don't have to change anything on the time, just click OK, and then go back into the game, and it's going to change your outbreaks. So now I have a Fennekin outbreak. That's actually insane. Fennekin is so rare. I can't believe I'm like recording and showing you that. Fennekin took me forever to find. But yeah, you can see I got, you know, a Saucebuck, and then there's like, if you go around, you'll probably see there's those dumb Milceries again, and then not too much else. But let's say, okay, you know, I already got Fennekin, so I'm not going to bother with it. But let's go, okay, oh, Trapinch. I don't want to do Fennekin. Let's go again. Go back, you go to system settings, go to system, go to date and time, just click OK, and then go back, and you're going to see that it resets again. So now the Fennekin is gone, but okay, there's a Comfey here. There is, oh, I think that's a Drillbur. And then, oh, we even have a Litten outbreak. Pretty cool. So this works really well with the sandwich that you just got, because the sparkling power, for some reason, having a sandwich activated actually increases the likelihood of seeing a specific typing appear in an outbreak. So we used this last year. A lot of the time, let's say you were trying to get a Tandemaus outbreak, going to Medani City, where Larry's gym is, there's a lot of normal types that spawn on the perimeter of the city, and standing there and using a level 3 normal sandwich or a level 2 normal sandwich actually increased the likelihood of seeing a tandem mouse appear because it was affecting normal type spawns with those outbreaks. It's really interesting. I don't know how it works exactly, but it definitely has an effect, because I noticed that if I'm using a specific one, like if I'm using a fire sandwich in the terrarium, I will see more fire starters more frequently appearing in the outbreaks by doing the method with the day skip or the day reset.
Now, as far as like going to specific locations to do the day resets, like a lot of people speculate that if you go to certain locations, it actually influences what appears and what doesn't appear. So like, for example, like I mentioned before, going to Medani City where normal type Pokemon are, you'll see more normal type Pokemon appear. There definitely was some correlation to that in the original game. I haven't been able to find much of a correlation to that in the DLC, because I tried doing that for Totodile specifically, and stood where Totodile appears for hours and could not get a Totodile outbreak to appear. But then I went to a different location where Totodile completely does not appear and managed to get it. So it's super weird, but I don't know. If anybody finds any sort of consistency with like locations as far as day resets, let me know, because I'm super interested in, you know, maybe gathering some more conclusive evidence on it.
So if you haven't gotten a lot of the starters and you still need to go for everything, I recommend using the Sparkling Power All Types from the Academy Special, because you're not really searching for anything in particular. You're looking for anything. So just use that one, since it only costs 150 BP. It's not that bad. And then, you know, as you start to catch more and more shinies, and let's say, okay, I've caught all the grass types and I've caught a couple of the water types, I need to focus more on fire types. In that case, maybe you make a level 2 fire sandwich, and that will start to prioritize fire types more than the other ones, so that you can, you know, see spawns of those appearing more frequently. I definitely don't think you should use Herba Mysticas for these types of sandwiches. Like if you're just using sandwiches to find a specific outbreak for this, do not waste a Herba Mystica. It is not necessary. I only recommend using level 2 sandwiches or the Academy Special. So for most of the starters, I would argue that this method works very effectively. And the reason for that is because a lot of the starters will appear in more than one location, so they can have an outbreak in more than one spot. Where the method doesn't work, and I recommend doing a different method, which I'll go over, is for the starters that only have very limited spawn points, and sometimes can only be found in one single spot. And so to find an outbreak of that can be very, very taxing, because you have to roll that exact spot for it to appear. And as I was shiny hunting the starters and doing more outbreaks, I started noticing that a lot of the starters appear more frequently than other ones. And it's just because there are so many more spawn points for those particular ones versus the other ones. Like the other ones are just so rare. Okay, so let's go over the starters and where their outbreaks can appear. So for Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, very confident that you can find an outbreak without too much effort. Charmander will appear in this particular region, right by the Savannah biome, near the entrance of the terrarium. Bulbasaur appears in the coastal biome, and you can find it up here and even around here on this hillside here on this cliff. And I actually really like this cliff because it's the only grass type that spawns here. So if you get a Bulbasaur outbreak here, definitely capitalize on that one. And a level 3 grass sandwich or a level 2 grass sandwich, you're going to see tons of Bulbasaur, like only Bulbasaur. Squirtle is a little trickier because Squirtle appears in the canyon biome in the water. And since it's a mono water type, if you're using a water sandwich, you're going to also start seeing a lot of other types of water Pokemon like Chinchou and Lantern. I think Alomomola and the Horsies also spawn here. So it might make it a little bit difficult to find Squirtles. I think there is one location where Squirtle does spawn on land. If that happens, you're in the clear because it's the only water type that can go on land in the canyon biome. So you'll be able to isolate Squirtle a lot more, like with a lot more ease. But Squirtle can appear anywhere in the water, so try to find a good location for Squirtle. If you see a Squirtle outbreak and it's not really working for you because you find there's a lot more water Pokemon getting in your way, come back to it and see if you can find it in a different spot that works a little better.
Okay, the Gen 2 and 3 starters, I'm not going to cover right this second. I'll come back to them because those are the ones you do not want to do outbreaks for. And I'll explain why. Okay, Turtwig, Piplup, and Chimchar are really easy to do outbreaks for. For Turtwig, if you come over to this place in the canyon biome where the cleaver can spawn, it's located here on the map. Right above where it says canyon biome, it's this little plateau. If you pop a grass sandwich here, you'll see only Turtwigs. It's fantastic. Piplup and Chimchar spawn all over the polar biome, everywhere. If you pop a water sandwich, you will see a ton of Piplup, and if you pop a fire sandwich, you will see a ton of Chimchar. They're all over the place. I still recommend doing an outbreak for both of them because you can also find Oshawott and Scorbunny here. So if you find an outbreak, you're more likely to be able to isolate the specific one that you're looking for. But you can by any means try and just using a specific, sandwich, a water or fire sandwich, and trying to hunt both of them at the same time if that's something you want to do. Okay, Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. Snivy isn't too bad. It appears all around this right side of the savanna biome in this little open area here. And if you use a grass sandwich for it, it should be pretty easy to shiny hunt. Just be careful because you do run into deerlings as well as executes and executor. So it can be a little bit tricky, but I didn't have too much trouble. I used a level 3 sandwich. So if you have some Herba Mystica, definitely try that. It makes a big difference. But level 2 should work just fine. Tepig appears in the canyon biome, and I actually found it over here in this little corner. I found it really, really easy to shiny hunt. If you use a fire sandwich over here, it's literally the only fire type that appears. So you will just get a billion Tepigs. You don't even need to do an outbreak for this one. But if you do get an outbreak for Tepig by using the fire sandwich, it's even easier. That's what I did. It took me maybe 15 minutes to find one. And Oshawott is similar to Piplup, where it spawns here in the polar biome, and it can spawn anywhere. Similar to Piplup, though, you might want to look for an outbreak, because if you're trying to only look for Oshawott, you might find a lot of other water types. I also recommend, and this also goes for Piplup, try to find an outbreak of it on land and not in water, because if you're in water, you're going to be dealing with a lot of other water types, and since Oshawott and Piplup are mono water type, you can't isolate them with a secondary typing, so you're kind of stuck, trying to shiny hunt it with a lot of other stuff in the way. But if you do it on land, it's less likely that you get, you phase on a different shiny, because those water types are not appearing on the land. I think the only one that appears on land outside of Piplup and Oshawott is Seal, if I'm not mistaken. Seal, not even Dugong appears on land. Okay, Gen 6, Fennekin, Chespin, and Froakie. So Froakie can be a little bit challenging because it can only be found mostly in the water. I actually found it here in the coastal biome, right in this little hidden beach area, right in between the two islands. You can find Froakies here, and a lot of the time they'll spawn on the beach part if you get lucky, and that helps you prevent other water types from, appearing while you're trying to hunt the Froakie. Otherwise, they can appear anywhere in the water. Like, you can get a Froakie outbreak in this part, you can get one over here. Actually, I'm not sure if you can get it up here. I think you can get it anywhere on the lower water area, so like anywhere over here will be where you can find Froakies. But definitely try to see if you can find one on land. It'll make it a lot easier. Otherwise, you can do it on water. It's not too bad. Just be careful because it's hard to see it in the water as well, since it's a lighter colored shiny. Okay, Chespin is super free. You don't even need an outbreak for this one, but if you get an outbreak, bonus points. It appears in Chargestone Cavern and is the only grass type in the entire cavern. So if you find an outbreak in here, go there, pop a grass sandwich, or just go in there and pop a grass sandwich, and you will be swimming in Chespins. Now, Fennekin is probably the hardest of the Gen 6 ones. It only appears on this side of the savanna biome around here where all the Magbies and Magmars appear, and I found it really difficult to find a Fennekin outbreak. It took me easily 30 minutes to an hour to get a Fennekin outbreak using a fire sandwich, and it's pretty tricky because there's other fire types there. You're going to see Magbies and Magmars.
I think there might even be another fire type there that I can't recall. But yeah, Fennekin is tricky. If you're doing day resets or just day skips with the outbreak method, if you see a Fennekin outbreak, like you saw me get one at the beginning earlier in the video, go do it if you don't have the shiny, because it's really hard to find. Okay, Gen 7. Rowlet is super easy. Rowlet appears everywhere in the Savannah biome. You should be able to get a Rowlet outbreak pretty straightforward, pretty easy, using either a grass or flying sandwich. Either one works. I don't really think it matters, because if you use a flying sandwich, you will get Doduos, and if you use a grass sandwich, you'll get Deerlings and Executes. Actually, I think the flying sandwich might be a little better since there's less flying types, and it might help you see more Rowlets. But it's a pretty easy shiny hunt because they literally appear everywhere. Like it's not just this location. Like you can get them on this side, even over here and everything. It's super easy. Litten is not bad either. Litten appears in a couple of spots in the canyon biome. I actually have one right here, which is pretty cool to show you guys. But it also appears, I believe, here as well, the outdoor classroom. You can get them right in this little piece of grass south of the fly location. Also super, super easy to shiny hunt because it's the only fire type in its area. So if you use a fire sandwich, it'll be the only thing you see. Even if you don't have an outbreak, it's pretty straightforward. And Poplio can be found in the coastal biome. There's only one real place I recommend doing Poplio, and that is this beach over here. You can get an outbreak of Poplio here if you day reset enough times. And it's the only water type that appears on the land here. So if you try to get it in the water, you might struggle a little bit because there's tentacles and tentacruels and love discs, and I think there's even a couple other things. So I recommend doing this one on land, kind of like I recommended Froakie, just because of the other water types. If you do it on land, you will not have any issues with anything getting in your way. I also don't think the Slowpokes, the Slowpokes don't even appear here either. It's just Poplio if you get the outbreak. Okay, Gen 8's a little bit interesting. The Gen 8 starters are kind of all over the place. Some of them are really hard to do, and some of them are really easy. So Scorbunny is pretty easy. It appears everywhere in the polar biome, just like Chimchar. So if you use a fire sandwich without an outbreak, you will see it all over the place just by running around and stuff. That's how I found my shiny Scorbunny. I wasn't even hunting it, and I saw it. But if you do find an outbreak of Scorbunny, anywhere you go works for it, because it's super isolated if you go to it. It's definitely the easiest of the three for Gen 8. Okay, Sobble. Sobble only appears in one spot. And actually, it might appear in two spots. I think it can also appear in this swamp over here and this swamp over here. So I'm just going to set a destination. I'll show it to you. So what I typically do is I fly to Savannah Rest Area 2 and then just kind of fly south to the swamp. Okay, so one thing about this swamp is if you use a water sandwich, what's great about it is it's the only water type that does appear here. But the problem is, there's a Rowlet. You can see that it's extremely laggy. I found that using the KO method here is just awful. The frames are just like, it feels like the game is going to, look at it, like it's struggling to survive. It looks like it's about to light on fire, and I need to get a fire extinguisher to protect my Switch. It's awful. So trying to do an outbreak of this thing, I can't stress enough how annoying it is. But yeah, once you defeat 60 and you max out your shiny rate for Sobble, don't kill a single one again ever. Just try and run around so that you minimize the lag and the frame rate, because yeah, this particular area is awful to shiny hunt, and unfortunately, it's one of the only spots, if not the only spot, that has Sobble. But it's pretty easy to see because it has that purple, leaf on top of it, so you shouldn't have too much trouble finding it. Okay, Grookey is the last one. So Grookey also is a little bit weird. It appears over here, right next to the coastal rest area, in this little area with Comfeys and all. And I think there's some Oricorios as well. And the weird thing about this one is that if you use a grass sandwich, the Oricorios and the Comfeys still are around, despite you prioritizing grass encounters. And Grookey is also just really difficult to see because it hides in these patches of grass. The grass is kind of tall, and it just does a really good job camouflaging. And so just be really careful. I definitely recommend playing zoomed in here with your camera zoomed in, just so you can get a better look at the Grookeys. But, you might get really lucky with this one. I was actually quite lucky myself because I found it in like, 20, 25 minutes, which is really not that bad for something like this. But just be very, very careful when looking around. And that's pretty much it for those starters. Like, the big takeaway is that you can do outbreaks for those no problem with either the Academy Special Sparkling Power when you don't have too many of them, and then just switch to level 2 Sparkling Power of a specific, typing so that you can kind of see them more often. And yeah, it works for Gen 1, Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6, Gen 7, and Gen 8 starters. No problem. Doesn't matter if it's the fire, the grass, or the water starter. There's only a couple of really interesting ones that are not necessary to do an outbreak in those gens, like Sobble appears in that one little location, so you don't even need to do an outbreak. But it's, again, I recommend it because it's super laggy and you just kind of want to maximize your chance of finding it as quickly as possible. Chespin appearing in Chargestone Cavern is another one, and Turtwig appears on that plateau where the cleaver is, so pretty easy to do. Okay, let's revisit Gen 3 and 2. So Trico is pretty cool. Trico, what you want to do is you want to go to the canyon biome, and you want to go to this plateau over here. It's the one that's a tribute to Gen 5. If you've played Gen 5, you'll recognize this. So let's go to the Canyon Outdoor Classroom and make our way there. Okay, so you're going to know you're in the right place when you see a lot of Skarmory. This is like, I call it the Skarmory Plateau because it's just a bunch of steel types. I think you can also get Shieldons here if you're playing Violet, and Cranidos if you're playing Scarlet. So let me show you how good this is. So let's make a grass encounter sandwich. Okay, made my sandwich. It's super cursed. We got encounter power grass 3. So I actually used Herba Mystica just to show you this proof of concept, but I think you can use a level 2 as well. Level 2 works really well if you don't have Herba. But look at this. This entire plateau, you don't need an outbreak for this. It literally becomes all Tricos. Just run around in a big circle and keep an eye out for a dude with a red tail. It's really, really, really easy. Look, tons of them. They're just all over the place. It's even better at nighttime because at nighttime they're more visible. Right now, it's kind of bright in the day, so they're a little more camouflaged. But honestly, I found this thing in like 10, 15 minutes with the level 3 sandwich. So I really recommend skipping the outbreak for this. This is the only place that Trico can spawn, so finding an outbreak for this can be a little bit challenging since it has to appear here. There's no other location for the outbreak. So it might take you a very long time to find it, which is why I recommend just skipping the outbreak. There's no other grass type here. Just focus on the Trico and you'll get it pretty quickly. Okay, Torchic. Torchic is an interesting one. So I've seen a lot of people complaining that Torchic is tricky. And I actually found a really sick strategy for Torchic, and you're gonna love this. So what you want to do is go to the Polar Plaza here in the polar biome. And once we get there, we're going to fly south and we're going to find a secret cave. So you're going to see in front of you, there's a cave at the bottom. You can see it there. Keep going up and you're going to find a secret entrance here to the left. This is the cave you want to find, okay? This cave right here has a terastallized Metang in it if you haven't defeated it yet. I actually already defeated it, so it's there. But in this cave, you can see there is a Torchic. This is the only place you can find Torchic. So what I did to get Torchic, and it honestly didn't take me very long, is, and this is how I actually got Score Bunny as well, I did a level 3 fire sandwich. You can even do level 2. Level 2 works just fine. Okay, got my fire sandwich. So check this out. This cave is really weird because when you enter the cave, nothing appears. Like, there's a couple of spawns you'll see. Like, you see how there's 4 spawns? Okay, cool. And then, you just stand here, nothing happens. But I figured out that if you go to the corner of this cave over here and you just hold down, it spawns 15 Torchic every single time. Just keep holding down and look. It's like popcorn chicken, bro. Like, they just appear non-stop until the entire thing is maxed out at 15. You can only have 15 spawns at a time. And so I just hold down here. If I don't see the shiny, so the shiny is pretty obvious because it's got an opposite color scheme where the body is yellow and the little yellow part is orange. And then I'll just leave the cave and then go back in the cave and then just do it again. Go back down and hold down.
and spawn 15 more Torchic. And with your level 3 sandwich or even your level 2 sandwich, your odds of finding a shiny are significantly higher. Like, they're very likely to get a shiny. Like, I don't know, if you don't get a shiny in 30 minutes to an hour, I would be very surprised. Like, that's impressive. Super easy shiny hunt. Just hold down in this corner and then leave the cave if you don't see it after 15 appear. Okay, Mudkip. Let's go do Mudkip. Mudkip is actually similar to Torchic because it also appears in a cave. So the one thing that's common between the Gen 3 starters is they each only have one spawn location. Trico is on that one little plateau, Torchic is in that secret cave, and then Mudkip is also in a cave. So Mudkip is, I believe, over here in the Canyon Plaza. My mistake. It's the Coastal Outdoor Classroom. Wrong biome. Go to the Coastal Outdoor Classroom, and you're going to see the entrance to the Torchlit Cave, all right? Or it's like the Torchlit Labyrinth. So let's make a water sandwich for Mudkip. So I'm using level 3 again, but you can use level 2, no problem. Okay, I got my sandwich. Let's do it. So with a level 2 or 3 water sandwich, this cavern will only have Mudkips. And you'll notice as soon as you go inside, you're going to start seeing Mudkips. Look, I already have 4 of them there. Okay, but there's a specific spot that I found. So what I did was I kept going down into the labyrinth until I got to this open area, okay? The first of the open areas. Then I take a right and I go down to this open area over here. And what I did here was I stand kind of right at the entrance here, and it should spawn several Mudkip if you stand in the right spot. Okay, yeah, so you'll notice that there's this like big hole in the ground here. Pass that hole and go into this little corridor and go to this little opening here. And you can spawn 15 Mudkips if you stand pretty much on right at the entrance to this little opening. You see how they all just start appearing in? It's exactly the same way as the Torchic, where like you're standing in a specific spot and it's spawning them in. If you get 15 Mudkip and none of them are shiny, you go back up the hill, and then on this side, do the exact same thing. You stand right at the corner and you can spawn 15 Mudkips on this side. So you're seeing 15 Mudkips every, like, I don't know, 10 to 20 seconds with this strategy, because it takes maybe 10 seconds for them all to spawn in. Don't see them, go back down. You don't even have to wait there, and then just stand here and just rinse and repeat until you see your little purple pinkish Mudkip. It's pretty straightforward. I think Trico, Mudkip, and Torchic do not require an outbreak. Don't even bother. Just use a level 2 or level 3 sandwich to increase your shiny odds. Definitely get some encounter power in there so that you only focus on this specific mon. And then, yeah, just you'll find it in no time. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, Gen 2. So there's a reason I saved Gen 2 for last. I don't know why. Maybe it's because Gen 2 kicks a lot of ass. But the Gen 2 starters are so freaking difficult to get as a shiny that I really struggled with these. They took by far the longest for me to get, especially Cyndaquil. We're going to spend a little bit of time on Cyndaquil, but we're going to do Chikorita and Totodile first. So let's start with Chikorita. Chikorita, by far the easiest of the 3 Gen 2s. You can do it as an outbreak with a grass sandwich. Just keep day resetting until it appears. I've seen it appear on the top of these 2 mountains in the coastal biome. I've seen it appear over here where the Bulbasaur spawned earlier that I told you about. And I've even seen it appear on this random island all the way on the north end of the coastal biome, which is really random. So you can get like this Chikorita island. I think this is by far the best way to get it because it's the only grass thing that spawns on this little island. So if you manage to see a Chikorita here, don't miss the opportunity to go get one. But I don't know, despite Chikorita appearing in 3 different locations, I almost never see Chikorita outbreaks. I did outbreak resets for so long and maybe saw just under a handful of Chikorita outbreaks. And so I got super excited whenever I saw it. Okay, Totodile. So Totodile only appears here on this little swamp area. So let's go over here and check it out. I'm going to fly to Savannah Rest Area 2 and then fly over there. Okay, so Totodile. So Totodile appears in this little area, and it's also got Dewpiders and Bruxish. So you're juggling Totodiles with 2 other water types, okay? And you can see I still have the water sandwich activated from the Mudkips.
and I'm not even getting any Totodile. So if you wanted to try and do Totodile without an outbreak, despite it only appearing in one location, it is extremely difficult. Wow, get out of the way. So let's keep going. I'm just giving you an idea here. I'm circling this pond, trying to see if I can even find one Totodile. And yeah, you can see it is not a good strategy. Like, and not to mention that there's a lot of non-water types that spawn on land. There's one Totodile, one single Totodile. So as someone that wanted Totodile super badly, I was like, oh my god, okay, I need to get an outbreak of Totodile if I want any chance at getting this shiny. Otherwise, I might just have to Masuda method, and I really dislike Masuda method. So, you know, off I went trying to do an outbreak. So, couple things. First off, water sandwich, level 2 or level 3, and I'm not kidding when I'm telling you that I reset probably 3 hours to get a Totodile outbreak before I finally got it. But yeah, Totodile only spawns here. And so if you want an outbreak of Totodile, it must appear here and only here. Otherwise, it will not appear anywhere else. You cannot get it anywhere else, anywhere on this map, on any other biome, in any other area of Savannah area, nothing. So all I'm saying is prepare to be patient and just, it's a grind. If you get really lucky with Totodile, congratulations, because honestly, I can't believe it took me that long to find it. But the reason I feel like it takes so long is because of 2 things. The first one is, since it's limited to only this area to spawn, the outbreak is super rare because you have to roll a Totodile outbreak in one specific location. Whereas something like a Chimchar or a Scorbunny that can appear anywhere in the coastal or in the polar biome, you're more likely to see it because there's so many more opportunities for that outbreak to appear in one of its, you know, potential locations. So I definitely feel like the amount of places a Pokemon can appear affects how likely an outbreak of it is, you know, gonna show up. And then the second thing is this stupid Milcery event that's going on. The Milceries, I can't tell you how many times the Milcery appeared where the Totodile was supposed to appear. And I am like convinced that Milcery took Totodile's spot multiple times when it should have been a Totodile. And so I have a feeling that when this Milcery event ends and they no longer start appearing like crazy, maybe it'd be interesting to test Totodile outbreaks to see if you get one more quickly, because maybe had Milcery not been, you know, taking the spot of it, it would have ended up being a Totodile way sooner than after like 3 hours of trying to get it. I should also mention I did get a Bruxish outbreak too, which was extremely rare. To this day, I've only gotten one Bruxish outbreak. Even in base game, I never saw one. So also extremely cool. But yeah, if you get a Totodile outbreak, you'll see footage of the Totodile in a little bit. The Totodile outbreak is fantastic. I ended up getting a ton of Totodiles in this area. They show up all over the place once you have the actual outbreak. It's way easier and a lot more manageable. And all I really did was I just kind of went around the island, or the little pond area, not island, and then, you know, made sure to check on this side as well, because they can spawn in the little pool as well. So just kind of going between them, look on both sides, and you should be able to find it pretty easily. And now the one that I've been putting off forever, Cyndaquil. I don't know what they were thinking, but Game Freak made Cyndaquil actually impossible, and I'm going to show you why. So Cyndaquil appears just like Totodile in one single location. It appears right here in this Duraludon cave that only has like 2 or 3 spawns. So let's take a flight over there and check it out. So I'm flying there now. You'll see it. It's at the base of this gigantic mountain. Okay, so I'm just getting there. Once you land, you're going to see a lot of Pokemon start appearing outside of the cave here. And when you go inside, so right away, nothing. Okay, let's go back out. Now, I've tried doing a whole bunch of different stuff here, kind of like what I did with Torchic and whatever. I can't figure anything out here. If you keep trying, so, you know, I'll go out here and I'll try going all the way out here and then back around and then checking the cave. So this cave is the only place that spawns Cyndaquil. So there, I got 2 Cyndaquils, and I think the cave can only spawn 2 to 3 things at most, unlike Torchic, which can max out at 15. So yeah, I just don't really think there's a way to get Cyndaquil to be consistent.
even with a level 3 fire sandwich, because the problem with this cave is that a lot of the encounters, I think, are taken up by what's out here. They don't disappear. Look how much stuff there is. Sometimes you go into the cave and there's nothing. Like the Cyndaquil just won't spawn in. And I don't know if that's because it just doesn't load in, or if that's because there's already 15 encounters and it doesn't allow the Cyndaquil to show up. So it's definitely, see, like this time I got nothing. So it's definitely, it's not even close the hardest starter to get shiny without Masuda method in the DLC. So this one, honestly, I recommend doing Masuda method for it, or just hunt it in a different game because it's so bad. But the problem also is, oh, okay, I want to do an outbreak for it, let's say, right? If you want to do an outbreak for it, I've tried doing an outbreak for this thing and I can't get it. I've seen one guy on Reddit post that he found an outbreak of a Cyndaquil and they spent 2 hours trying to get it, kind of like I did Totodile. But I have yet to find any luck. And, you know, maybe later in the video there's going to be an edit that I did find one. But as of right now, I have not found a single Cyndaquil outbreak. So unless you want to put in the time and try and do it, because it will help increase your shiny odds if you KO 60 in an outbreak, so that might be a little more manageable. But I even think the outbreak doesn't increase your encounters by more than 1 to 3 because of just how the way that cave works. So just an awful shiny hunt. By far the hardest, and I highly recommend, if you just don't mind doing Masuda method, do Masuda method or just hunt it in a different game if you haven't already. Like Pokemon Legends Arceus, you could do that now that they have massive mass outbreaks in it and stuff. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Cyndaquil here. It's definitely unique in that way where it's the only one that has a problem like this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I honestly don't think it's that difficult. Just keep in mind, Gen 1, Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6, Gen 7, Gen 8, do big outbreaks for them. No problemo at all. There's a couple specific ones you don't have to, but outbreaks always make it a little bit easier. Gen 3s are in unique locations like the caves and on that plateau, and you don't need to do an outbreak for them. Gen 2s, Chikorita is the easiest of them. Totodile takes a really long time to find, but it's really good. But again, I'm not sure if it's because of those Milceries. We'll see you in a couple of days. And then Cyndaquil, don't even bother with it, in my honest opinion. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you already haven't. And without further ado, please enjoy this montage of me catching every single shiny starter from Gen 1 through Gen 8 in the Indigo Disk. See ya. Bulbasaur, let's go. All right, beauty. I feel good about this Bulbasaur one. I think we'll get this pretty quickly. Up you go. There it is. Fucking easy, bro. One sandwich. Easy. Catch the Bulba. We got 2 of them. And then evolved 1 of them. Just in time for the sandwich. Big Pog Slide. The best. Sick. Alright, Speed Frog. Here it comes. Yeah, I love this thing's shiny. It's so nice. It's literally just... Oh, there we go. Charmander. Let's do Charmander. Nice. All right, so I can fire sandwich this for sure. This shouldn't be too bad. All right, this is going to be a very fast Charmander. I'm calling it right now. Just go in a circle until it appears. There it is. That's got to be it for sure. That's for sure a shiny Charmander. Easy, bro. Fucking free. Easy, bro. Done. 5 minutes. Going Premier Ball for the Black Charizard. Just that white on black, baby. That one was kind of hard to spot because it was in the sunlight. Only Gen 2 had the purple with the green. Favorite shiny is probably Ninetales or Dragonair. It was, yeah. It was the opposite of a Dragonite. Purple body with green wings. Done. Easy. Okay, shiny Charmeleon. All right, the homie.
Yeah, the boy, man. Sick. I love Charizard.
Squirtle. Well, that's what we're doing. Need Squirtle.
There it is. You piece of shit. Fuck you, stupid turtle. Done with you. Complaining works every time.
We're back in business. Animation is so OP for Squirtle. Yay. Finally. That one was the worst. What a horrible fucking shiny hunt. It was worth it. All of the suffering. All right, shiny turtle evolved. Oh, I got a good nature on it too. I didn't even pay attention to that. All right, Baja Blastoise. Here we go, man. Oh, nice. Modest nature is good on this. Yeah, solid. Yeah, nice water graphics, man. Yo, he's such a beast. What a beast. Oh, got it. Let's go. Yeah, Chico's annoying. I'm seeing Deerling. I'm seeing Execute. There's usually always people down to join. There it is! Oh! Let's fucking go, bro! Shiny Chikorita. Oh, yeah. All right, Safari Ball. I'm using Safari Ball on this. If it's not a crit capture, it ain't catching it. Because this game sucks. Yay. Let's go! Hell yeah. Safari Ball, Shiny Chikorita. That's pretty sick, man. Alright, Shiny Bayleaf incoming. Cool. Big fan. Subtle. Alright, the Meg. What a shit shiny. You could barely tell this thing's shiny, man. Boo. Okay, let's do this. It's time. I will stand here forever until I get a Cyndaquil. Let's go. I'm only on a mission for Cyndaquil. That's it.
2 hours later.
Yes! 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 I got it! Oh. 2.5 hours. 2.5 freaking hours. It's not over though. Now I gotta do it and it's gonna be awful. Now I gotta do it and it's gonna be just awful. It looks incredible. All right, let's go. You can get 3 sometimes. 3 is like the big jackpot. I will do this. I will get this Mon. I will get it. I don't care how long it takes. We didn't come all this way to fail now. 4! Oh my god, maximum nutting. Holy shit, I can't believe that. Yes! Oh! 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 I got it, bro! Oh! I wasn't even worried. Yes! 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 Oh, yes! Oh, let's fucking go, man! Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I'm saving in front of it. Holy fuck. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Just catch it. Oh my god. Just catch. I lied. You see, when I started fucking complaining, it worked. Nice. Okay. Complaining always works. Yes! All right, come on. Marked. Rare mark, shiny Cyndaquil. Oh, I don't care. All right, Quilava. All right, let's go. The PSA 10, baby. Yes. The homie, bro. I got an outbreak, yeah. The homie. You got a Totodile outbreak? You go and get it then, because it's extremely rare. I've been trying for a day and a half to get a Totodile outbreak and haven't gotten it. I've seen every water starter, yeah, multiple times. Oh, Dewpider. Wrong one, man. So close. So close. That's where the Totodile appears, right here. Yes! Yes! It's happening. Okay. It took so long. There it is! Oh! Oh my god! Shiny Totodile, bro! This one I want to catch in... I think Netball would be really nice for Totodile. Yeah, I'm going Netball. Fucking nice, bro. Let's get it. Got it, man. I'm gonna evolve this, to be honest. Let's evolve this. Okay, shiny Steve Jr. Yeah. What a homie. I want another one, yeah. Shiny Steve! Bruh. It's so fucking sick. My boy. Come on, man. Don't make me do another sandwich, please. There you are, you little fucker. I got you. Let's go. Such a good shiny. No, the odds are the same. The odds are fine, honestly. Got him. Let's go, man. Treege. Hell yeah. Okay, Grovy. Nice. Looks good. All right, Septi. Bro, this thing is so sick, man. Holy moly. I love this thing. Oh my god, where are you, chicken? Is it more subtle in this game? I think in this game it should be fine. It's just the opposite. Whatever you see it looking like now, flip the color scheme. Where the yellow is the orange and the orange is the yellow. There it is. Fucking stupid ass chicken. Get over here. I almost got it during the ad. Got him. Got him. All right, chicken done. Nice. Let's mark it down. Literally mark. Okay, that wasn't too bad. All right, shiny bigger chicken. Shiny, really big chicken. This shiny is so bad, bro. You can't even tell. Rip. Good shiny down the toilet. Okay. So there's an issue here, though. I'm not seeing a lot of Mudkips. Like, it's like they're very spread out. So it might be good to go all the way out. Oh, there it is. Nice. Holy shit. That's funny, man. Nice, man. All right. We are flying. Bravo. Oh, fuck off, bro. Okay, just catch. Why is this thing so annoying? It's just being a dick. Thank you. Holy shit. That took like 40 throws to catch, man. Let's go. Marsh. Marsh looks so nice in this. Wow. Let's learn Poo Beam. No. All right, give me the Shrek. Shrek boys. Ruined, agreed. Yeah, it just goes up by itself. Nice, dude. This looks so good. All right, sandwich is over. Okay, let's go grab the Turtwig. Oh, this thing spawns here. That's actually really good. Oh, there it is. I tell you, man, the real shiny hunting strat is complaining. Just complain and you'll get it. I've complained like 5 times in a row, and every single time it shows itself. All right, nice. First try, done. Just complain. Just complain. The Turtwig heard me complaining about the bullshit. It's like, all right, dude, shut the fuck up. Golett, really? I feel like Golett shouldn't be too difficult. Yo, Grottle is a sick shiny, dude. Ariel, thanks for the 34 months. Oh, yeah. Turtle, bro. The world record date switch? Yeah, maybe. There's Chim. All right, I got Chim. Nice. That's a really good location, too. Is that shiny? Holy fucking shit, dude. No way. I can't believe that. Oh my god. Wow! You've got to be kidding me. I didn't see... No, I was looking at the Totodile. I thought my thing glitched out again. Holy shit. Unbelievable, man. Wow, that was an insta shiny. That's got to be the world record Chimchar shiny hunt. 1 minute. Unreal, man. Yay. Beauty. Torchic took a little time, but I did get Score Bunny in there, so kind of worked out. Okay, no mark. All right, Monferny, let's go. So sick, bro. I love this Pokemon. This Pokemon is amazing.
Hello.
Piplup. Nice. Whoa, you found a mass outbreak of Penguinos. Thanks for the shout out. I just said hi. Oh, there it is. Well, that was easy. Nice. What the f... Did you see that? Starbabe, what's up? Surely this time we'll catch it. Yay! Hacking. Primplup, let's go.
All right, Metal Pengu.
Hello.
Soupy, thanks for the 101 months, man. Oh, yeah. What a Chad. Nice. All right, that's another one. Oh, Snivy. Imagine using a water sandwich and getting the fucking grass type, dude. Okay. I think just going around is better. There it is. Told you. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Yay. Very cool, man. All right. All right. Servine incoming. Oh, it looks so nice. Bro, this thing is sick, man. What an epic shiny. I didn't realize it was that good. This thing is slept on, man. It's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. Wow.
Hello.
Oh, Tepig? Oh, I might abandon ship and go for that first.
Hello.
Tepig is one that I want. Callie, what's up? Thanks for 3 years, bro. Of tier 3 levels of fucking shiny Tepig! Yes! Let's go! Yes! Callie brought the luck, man, for once. Can I get a crit cap, please? So fucking annoying. Thank you. See, if I have to keep complaining. The more I complain, the better. Let's go. Nice. You guys ready for the Mega Fire Pig? Let's fucking see this. I'm excited. Okay, shiny Pignite. It's not bad. All right, here comes the big one. Shiny Hoggers. Also known as Shiny Mega Fire Pig. I'm very excited for this one. Bro, this shiny fucks, man. Oh my god. This thing is nuts. Bingo, and it's not in water. Let's go. This is one of the harder ones. Oh, there it is. That one's for real. Got him. Nice. Okay. Going quick ball on this. The fuck was that? What a weird animation. Beauty. All right, nice. Let's go. Another one down. All right, is it marked? It is marked. Wow, early riser. Cool, man. Oshawott, the dawn mark. That's cool. Okay, Dewott. Thank you, Mark. Got it. Oh, that's so nice. Dewott has a freaking sick shiny, man. All right, Samu, here we go. Oh, I love the white being like the salmon color. It looks so sick. Hey, Chespin and Turtwig. Holy shit. The double. All right, let's go do those. I'm shocked I didn't get a shiny Chespin in the sandwich. Unless it appears right now in the clutch. It did. Wow.
Second try. All right, we got the nuts. Feels good. All right, you guys ready for this actual abomination of an Evo? This mon is cursed. Jesus Christ. This thing is so fucking crazy, bro. I can't believe this is a thing. It's so bad, dude. Oh my god. it's just so punchable, bro. I just want to like punt it. It's like a fucking football, or I don't know. All right, this one's a little better though. Yeah, dude, this thing is fucking sick. That's sick. Fennekin! I'm doing it right now. We still have to get Totodile, but honest, there's some outbreaks that are so rare that if I see them, I'm gonna do them. Fennekin was one. I found it. No way. Let's fucking go, man. Easy, bro. Quick one. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, so yeah, it's purple and red. And gray. Timer ball looks kind of good, actually. I kind of like the... I like the green and black on a... Like, it's different colors from the Mon, but the purple in the ball, when it appears, would look cool. Don't want to do that. Let's do that. There you go. Okay, Breakson. The furry. All right, here we go. Yeah, this mon is sick, dude. That mon is dope. Big fan. It doesn't matter because you get so many anyway. Oh, Froakie. Let's go. All right. Let's get Froakie. Oh, I found it. Nice. Easy. Sick. First try. Easy money, baby. Got him. It's one less to do. Good. That was fast. I did that one. That must have been 10 minutes tops. Making great time on that. Yeah. Frogadier, baby. Steve? No, Steve is in a friend ball. It's fucking sick. It's in a friend ball. It has max. It's hyper trained max. It has adamant nature with godlike moveset and sheer force ability with holding a life orb. It's a beast. And I'm not evolving it.
Hello.
Hope, thank you for these 7 months. Oh my god, Greninja Shiny looks so sick, man. This thing is dope. Rowlet. Okay, there's one. Let's go do that. I need that one. Easy, bro. Literally in and out. Fucking 2 seconds. Game is free. Easy. Well, last ball, best ball.
Hello.
Yay. Thanks, game. Xerxes, thanks for the 41 months, man. Love you too, big man. Thursday, bro. Thursday's gonna be huge. Time for the big thing. Let's Evo. Oh, this thing looks sick. I like shiny Dartrix. All right. Burge. Owlge. Oh, yeah, dude, this thing is sick. Love this thing. No, dude, there's a Litten. I want it, man. Oh, no, dude. No! I want the fucking cat, bro. And it's a good shiny, right? Oh, he did the right Gamba. Nice. I see it! I see it! Cancel! Cancel! Get the fuck over here, cat.
Yes! Yes! Fucking snipe that thing from across the field. Yes, dude. Okay. Oh, it has a recoil move? Oh, fuck's sake, man. I'm gonna have to run from it a bunch. Oh, it's fine. Let's go. Yeah. All right. We got the Catja. All right. Let's go. Shiny Megalito. Oh, it's so sick, man. What a dope shiny. What up, Chico? Oh, dude, shiny Incineroar. This thing is insane. What a mon. Fucking love this thing. Poplio, perfect. I don't have Poplio. Oh, there it is. Well, that was easy. Nice. Another one. Yeah. That was pretty fast after that Love Disc. Dream Ball. I only have one Dream Ball. Love Ball, maybe? Heal is nice. All right, let's go heal. I have plenty of those. Yeah, that's true. Heal is nice. Beauty. Done. Another one. All right, here we go. Evo. Sick. It's okay. Not so sick. Again. Brione. Oh, dude, that's actually a fucking insane shiny. Holy shit. It's really good. Excadrill. Oh, Grookey. I need the Grookey. That's a weird one. I didn't expect that. Okay, let's do Grookey. Oh, I found it. Well, as I was saying. Nice. Well, that's good. Got that done. Nest Ball would have been good for this one. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you just complain more, it just happens. It's actually much more obvious to spot than I thought. I was overestimating it. I'm just gonna go Premier Ball. It's easy in this game. Some are harder though. Like Totodile was really, really hard. The odds of finding a shiny with the strat we're doing are 1 in 512. But you see so many at once that it's like goes fast. All right, Thwacky. Yeah. For Gen 9, because you can only get them that way. Oh, yeah, the fucking monk. Bro, you listen to her in the car sometimes? Listen, man, this is why I'm saying you need to fucking call her, man. You need to tell her, that's a shiny score, buddy. Are you serious? What? Holy shit. Holy shit, man. That's nuts. That is crazy. That's fucking insane. Hell yeah, dude. Actually nutting. That's wild. I can't believe that. Can I throw a ball while this thing is in the air? Are you... Fucking rabbit, dude. Cringe-ass rabbit, dude. Oh my god. Getting the ball. There we go. Got him. You can only catch something with crit capture once you've caught it. It's really stupid. All right, Bunny. Dude, I love how it has its like hands in its fucking hoodie. It's so cool. All right. That's what it sounds like. Ready? It's the worst.
Who the fuck thought that's a good battle cry idea? Ah! Yes! That's exactly what that needs to sound. That is the noise. Oh, I got Sobble with a fire sandwich. Cool game, though. Okay, let's do it. This one, I feel like I'm just swimming around aimlessly. And all this stupid shit on the outside. Oh, I found it. Complaining. Oh, complaining always works, man. Just complain. Just always complain, dude. Just a never-ending complaining. It's really sick. Yeah, it's really sick. Got it. I can't wait to see it spread. It's probably awesome. All right. Okay. Let's get it. Drizzle. All right, Intelligent Man. Oh, it's such a nice shiny, man. Holy shit. Too bad I can't see half of it.